Hi, I am Dr. Aruna Kulkarni from Gandhi College, Kada. Today we are going to learn linear dependence, independence and spanning set of a vector space, and we will solve some examples on this. Before this, we have defined a vector space and we know that vector space is a collection of objects called vectors which we can add together and multiplied by numbers called scalars. Now come to our point, that is we have to learn today linear dependence, independence and spanning set. In vector space theory, linear dependence and independence play an important role. We know that if x1, x2, x3, so on xn are the vectors of vector space V over the field F, and c1, c2, c3, so on cn are the scalars from the field F, then c1 x1 plus c2 x2 plus c3 x3 plus and so on cn xn is called linear combination of the vectors, which is also a vector. For example, 2x1 plus 3x2 minus x3 is a linear combination of the vectors x1, x2, x3. Similarly, x1 minus 2x2 plus x4 is a linear combination of vectors x1, x2 and x4. So now, how to define linear independent of vectors? Vectors x1, x2, x3, so on xn are said to be linearly independent if c1 x1 plus c2 x2 plus c3 x3 plus and so on cn xn equal to 0 implies that c1 equal to c2 equal to c3 so on cn equal to 0. Now, the vectors x1, x2, x3, so on xn are said to be linearly independent if they are not linearly independent. Now we have to see some remarks on this. Very important remarks these are. Remark number 1. If one of the vectors can be expressed as a linear combination of the other vectors of the set of vectors is linearly dependent. Remark number 2. An arbitrary set of vectors is linearly independent if every finite subset of vectors from it is linearly independent. Remark number 3. Every non-zero vector is linearly independent. Now we have to solve some examples on this linear dependence and independence. So first example, show that the vectors 1, 2, 3 and 2, minus 1, 0 are linearly independent in R3. For this, consider the two scalars C1 and C2 from the field F, that is R, and write this is as linear combination of the given vectors as C1 into 1, 2, 3 plus C2 into 2 minus 1, 0 equal to 0 vector belongs to R3. Therefore, by scalar multiplication of vectors, we get C1, 2C1, 3C1 plus 2C2 minus C2, 0 equal to 0 vector, that is 0, 0, 0. Therefore, by vector addition, we get C1 plus 2C2, 2C1 minus C2, 3C1 equal to 0, 0, 0. Equating the components both sides, we get C1 plus C1 plus 2C2 equal to 0, 2C1 minus C2 equal to 0 and 3C1 equal to 0, which gives C1 equal to 0 and C2 equal to 0. Thus, we get C1 equal to C2 equal to 0, and hence given vectors are linearly independent in R3. Now see this second example. Three vectors are given which belongs to R3, and we have to show that these given vectors 1, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1 and 0, 1, 1 are linearly independent in R3. So consider three scalars C1, C2 and C3 and write it as a linear combination of the given vectors, that is C1 into 1, 1, 0 plus C2 into 1, 0, 1 plus C3 into 0, 1, 1 equal to 0 vector belongs to R3. By scalar multiplication of vectors, we get C1 C1 0 plus C2 0 C2 plus 0 C3 C3 equal to 0 0 0. By vector addition, we get C1 plus C2 equal to 0, C1 plus C3 equal to 0 and C2 plus C3 equal to 0. Subtracting equation number 2 from 1, we get C2 minus C3 equal to 0 and add this equation to equation number 3, we get C2 equal to 0. And putting these values in again above equations, we get all C1, C2 and C3 equal to 0. And here also we see that the given vectors are linearly independent in R3. Now example number 3. So in this example we have to show that the given vectors are linearly dependent. Means here in this example we cannot get the values of the C1, C2 and C3, that is 0. So see here, consider C1, C2, C3 belongs to R and write it as a linear combination as C1 into 1, 2, 3 plus C2 into 3 minus 1, 2 plus C3 into 5, 3, 8 equal to 0 vector belongs to R3. That is, by scalar multiplication of vectors, we get C1, 2C1, 3C1 plus 3C2 minus C2, 2C2 plus 5C3, 3C3, 8C3 equal to 0, 0, 0, which gives us C1 plus 3C2 plus 5C3 equal to 0, 2C1 minus C2 plus 3C3 equal to 0 and 3C1 plus 2C2 plus 8C3 equal to 0. When we solve these three equations, we get the values of C1, C2 and C3 as we get the value of C1 equal to 2, C2 equal to 1 and C3 is equal to minus 1. Thus, C1, C2, C3 are not all 0. Hence, we say that the given vectors are linearly dependent in R3. Now, example number 4. Here two vectors are given. These two vectors are belongs to R4. Show the example is show that the vectors 2, 3, 1, minus 2 and minus 6, minus 9, minus 3, 6 are linearly dependent in R4. So here we can show that the second vector is a scalar multiple of the first. That is, we write this second vector minus 6, minus 9, minus 3, 6 equal to minus 3 into 2, 3, 1, minus 2. Thus, the second vector is a scalar multiple of the first vector and we know that the remark, if such we get this such thing, then we say that the given vectors are linearly dependent. So here also we say that the given vectors are linearly dependent in R4. Now we have to define the spanning set. It is very important in this vector algebra or our vector in our vector space theory. So a set of vectors is said to generate or span a vector space V if every vector of the vector space can be obtained as linear combination of vectors of the set. This set is called a spanning set or a set of generators of the vector space. If vector space is generated by the set S, then it is denoted by V is equal to SP, that is spanning set of S, or V is equal to L of S. For example, it is very well-known example for R3, that is the vectors 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0 and 0, 0, 1 form a set of generators for R3 because if we consider any arbitrary vector in R3 that is x, y, z and we can express it as x into 1, 0, 0 plus y into 0, 1, 0 plus z into 0, 0, 1. So this set is a spanning set for the R3. So example number first on this spanning set. In this example, we have to show that the set of vectors 2, 5 and 1, 3 is a spanning set for R2. So here consider an arbitrary vector belongs to R2. Let xy be an arbitrary vector of R2. So express this vector as a linear combination of the given vectors, that is xy is equal to c1 into 2 5 plus c2 into 1 3. We get xy is equal to, by scalar multiplication, 2c1 5c1 plus c2 3c2. Again by vector addition we get xy is equal to 2c1 plus c2 5c1 plus 3c2. Equating the components on both sides, we get 2c1 plus c2 equal to x and 5c1 plus 3c2 equal to y. Solving these two equations, we get c1 is equal to 3x minus y and c2 is equal to 5 minus 5x plus 2y. Hence, xy is expressible as a linear combination of the given vectors. This means the given vectors form a spanning set for R2. Now second example. In this example, three vectors are given and we have to show that these three vectors form a spanning set for R3. Three vectors are given, so we have to consider an arbitrary vector belongs to R3. So consider x, y, z belonging to R3 and write it as a linear combination of the given vectors. So we write x, y, z is equal to c1 into 1 1 0 plus c2 into 0 1 1 plus c3 into 1 0 1 for some c1 c2 c3 in R. Therefore, xyz is equal to c1 c1 0 plus 0 c2 c2 plus c3 0 c3. Thus we get xyz is equal to c1 plus c2 c1 plus c3 c1 plus c2 and c2 plus c3, which gives c1 plus c3 equal to x, c1 plus c2 equal to y and c2 plus c3 equal to z. Solving these three equations, we get c1 is equal to x plus y minus z upon 2, c2 is equal to y plus z minus x upon 2 and c3 is equal to x minus y plus z upon 2. Hence, xyz is expressible as a linear combination of the given vectors. This means the given vectors form a spanning set for R3. Thus, in this lecture, we see or we learn that the linear dependence, independence and spanning set of a vector space, and we have solved some examples on it. Thank you. Thank you very much.